don't know the power of the dark side.
Alright, so round 2 has begun. I forgot to unmute my mic, so that's kind of awkward. Alright, so 2 very interesting lists here. Yeah, Imperial at Heart, it does have audio, not on the table, just the commentary in the back room. So I forgot to unmute my mic. I was talking for like the past, I don't know, 5 minutes while I was getting this list information input. That's kind of awkward, but hey, you know, only a minute on the clock without audio. It's not a bad thing. So very, very interesting matchup here. I really liked Christopher's paint job on both of his ships, so that's why I wanted to showcase it here. I'll, let's see, give you guys a good look at that. Look at his Shadowcaster, looks really good. Really, really good. You know, I always like showcasing different paint jobs, interesting lists, and stuff like that. And in terms of the event today, this is a really crucial matchup. It's round 2. Both of these players are 1-0, and they're fighting for a spot in the top 16 instead of top 32. So MOV is very important in this particular match. Let's see where he puts his Dengar. So his Dengar is going to go down first. Josiah passed initiative to Christopher because he wants his Fenn to react to Dengar a bit more easily. I'm going to be interested to see if he copied Dengar's ability with Thweek or Asajj's ability. I doubt it's Asajj's ability. Yep, just let me know if audio and video is coming in nice and clearly. But yeah, the matching paint job between Asajj and Dengar there is really, really cool. So time has begun officially in round 2. I am by myself for this round until somebody finishes their game and wants to come and join me on stream. So a lot of really interesting games round 1. I think Dion's got Phil Horny on his stream right now. Phil Horny's a great guy. He's playing version of Imperial Aces. Oh, I didn't see that. So Thweek captured, looks like Dengar's ability. Christopher, Thweek has Dengar's ability?
No.
Pilot skill, okay. Yep. Thweek has Dengar's pilot skill. So both Fenn and Thweek are at pilot skill 9, which is going to be an interesting hurdle for Christopher to get over. So I wonder if he's going to just try to straight up joust and let Fenn engage from the asteroid formation, or if Josiah keeps Fenn back, then that's an option as well. I don't know where he has his mobile arc. Yeah, so it's really, really crucial for Josiah to have such a large bid. I don't know about 5 points though. I don't know if he's got room for anything else. I would feel comfortable with 97. Obviously, I'm not the one playing, but Josiah has had success so far today. I don't know if he's got room for any more. It depends. Yeah, he's going to bring Fenn in as a flanker. The contracted scout is also down to pilot skill 2 with adaptability. So inherently on our overlays, adaptability is automatically set at -1, but usually we'll go ahead and adjust that. Let me see here if I can do that. yeah, I can't update it from here, but that scout is at pilot skill 2. So first round, Josiah is planning in this engagement really carefully. Asajj is not going to get her lone wolf off at this point going into the first round of combat, depending on what Christopher's going to get, where he's going to put Dengar. So I like the formation that the Josiah's got going on right now, is he's able to come in through the asteroid field and meet Dengar. I think his primary target here is going to be Dengar, especially because with Asajj being so tanky, she only has one glitter sim, but they both do have countermeasures. So he's going to really want to rely on that contracted scout to prevent Asajj from taking actions like an evade. But she's got glitter stim. Gonk is in action as well. Gonk I haven't seen in quite a little while among the majority of scum lists, but for this particular match, just keep stacking Gonk shields either on to Gonk or off of Gonk and onto Dengar. So Dengar's got regen, which is really cool because he's got expertise, doesn't really care about having many other actions, but of course with the third dagger into the jump master with a fact not too long ago, of course it loses its illicit, or not illicit, it loses the salvaged astromech upgrade, so little less deadly than it was. Gonk instead of K4 is an interesting tech, just so that they can have regen. It's pretty good. Dial's going down again. Critical planning here going into this round 2. So he's opening up a big lane for the contracted scout going into the next round of planning. He's going to want to really utilize that intelligence agent to get an effective bump in. With rigged cargo chute, you got to be really careful if you're Christopher here, because you don't want Dengar to take unnecessary stress, because that blocks out expertise. There is a ton of tactician and R3A2 gunner combinations going on right now, because expertise is a big thing in the meta. I haven't seen much of VCX Fenn. I think it's because everybody was countering for it. But Michigan's an interesting area. I feel like they're a little bit heavy-handed on the Imperial side. They tend to favor the Imperial faction, but Imperials are pretty weak right now, aside from Palp Aces or the sort, quick draw rack. But I think the worst of the three right now is Scum. They definitely have some making up to do in terms of controlling a lot of the meta. It's primarily rebels here. I don't have a list juggler up yet for everything that's been used. Thweek target locking Dengar. So that contracted scout is definitely going to be within range of Dengar as well, and might have it to Asajj. Fenn 2 forward, probably going to barrel roll to Josiah's right. And ooh, pulls a target lock. hope he doesn't leave Fenn there, because that means she's just going to eat a debris next round. Unless he one hards away up towards the top of the board edge. Interesting positioning if that happens. Yeah, I didn't think so. Inching forward a little bit more to get out of Dengar's primary arc. So Dengar's ability is only limited to Thweek and the Contracted Scout now, as far as the revenge shot goes. Asajj has no targets for her start of combat ability. So I think all 3 guns are going to be shooting at Dengar this round. Yeah. Even if that Contracted Scout had range to Asajj, you're not shooting her. She's super tanky. I think that's a focus token that he took with Asajj there, so 3 dice at range 3 from that Contracted Scout is likely not hitting. Even if he has range. So I hope audio video is coming in well for everyone. They're actually playing this stream outside the main room right now. Switching between both mine and Dion's. It's really cool, so you guys get to see a couple of different tables. So Dengar's going to shoot at the scout. Dice tray. Expertise for 3. Scout's going to roll 3 dice. It looks like 1. 2 shields from the scout. Let me see. Yep, 2 shields from the scout. So Thweek is going to Dengar, as expected at range 3. Spends the target lock. Ouch. So 1, Dengar should be able to evade that. Requires target lock with fire control. Oh, does not evade that. Interesting. So very interesting rolls so far. Dengar taking 1. Whoops. Not 3 shields. He has. There we go. Dengar revenge shot to Thweek for 2 hits. Thweek easily evades with 3 plus auto thrusters, so that's where Thweek likes to be. Fenn going to Dengar. Yeah, always shoot Dengar when you have the opportunity. Fenn, good roll there. 3 hits. Wow. Again, 6 dice and no evades for Christopher's Dengar. So 3 more shields. Dengar is in the hole. Wow, this is not the best engagement for Christopher right now. His dice have been finicky. He does get that 1 evade from the Contracted Scout. Dengar's in the hull, but he may be able to. I don't know if he's got a gonk saved up or not. Let's check. Yep, he's got a gonk saved up, so he's gonna get a shield back going into next round and be able to punch out some serious damage. It'll be interesting to see if he anticipates where Fenn is going to go. I'd like to see Dengar go maybe up into the debris field, but probably going to. I don't know what looks good here for Christopher. I mean, Asajj not having any shots there is not good, but at the same time, she's also not taking any damage. And Asajj is very, very tanky when she's by herself. Like, 2 Shadowcasters or 2 Lancers are definitely a thing today. I saw a match that Dion was playing in, went to final salvo with maybe a total of 3 damage being dealt all game. It was nuts. The finish was fantastic. Yeah, the Ketsu Asajj build is one of, if not the best scum build right now. Quite a lot of scum, though. I was very impressed. A lot of good scum players around here. So going into round 3 of this match, Josiah is going to probably have the upper hand here because he's able to flank with Fenn and really use Thweek in that contracted scout to his advantage and be able to put damage onto Dengar before he's able to output an equal amount of damage. Fenn likely to bank here in towards Dengar. At least that's what I would do. You know, it's really tough for Christopher because even though Lone Wolf Asajj is a great game ender, or late gamer rather, he really needs Dengar to put a lot of damage in. And no damage has been done to Josiah's squad yet. So really tough decision making here for Christopher in terms of how he wants to choose this engagement and how he wants to have an out even after this round. Because if he's not careful, that contracted scout's going to get in the way of more than likely Asajj and just keep her stuck. So that way Josiah is able to focus on Dengar and do the maximum amount of damage to him. I'm very surprised that Christopher did not use countermeasures for that first engagement, but I don't think he thought that his dice were going to roll the way they did. He rolled a total of 9 dice, only rolled 1 evade, which is mathematically mind-boggling, but you know, green dice are fickle and will always and forever will be. Even Whisper throwing 5 dice, you can still blank out. Trust me, it's happened to me a lot. A lot. There is a Whisper being flown here today. Mike Jones is flying it right now. Whisper's a lot of fun. Yep, so going for the block towards Dengar here. That covers the 2-turn. No, I don't think it covers the 2-turn up board. But it covers the 1 forward, prevents Dengar from taking any gonk action. What is that? 3 bank? Yep. So that's good. Yeah, that bump master is great. Ion projector and 1. Yeah, that's really, really, really strong. Really strong. Let's find out what. So ion projector. Let's go ahead and pop that up on the screen. Yeah, that's really good. Not 1 damage, but 1 ion token rather. So basically you can keep Asajj in one place for a majority of the game. Very good bump by that contracted scout, which is not surprising at all because that's what they do best right now when they're being run in that configuration. So I think what's going to happen, depending on where Thweek's position is going to end up, that contracted scout is just going to use Intel Agent, probably stay where it is, maybe drop a rig cargo chute. I think it's a little too early to drop a rig cargo chute going into that next round, though. So with the train tracks here, at least it was a 1 bank and not a 1 turn. Ion projector again, though. Nothing. So no actions from Dengar, however, I think, or I would hope Christopher remembers his countermeasures this turn. Not sure where that other target lock is from. There should only be... Oh no, because Fenn didn't have to spend for his attack. He rolled 3 natural hits. So Dengar's not in a good spot here. Thweek's going to have a range 1 shot. Fully modified. Dengar wasn't able to recover his shield with Gonk. And Fenn's going to be able to come in 2 bank. Nope, 2 forward. Get the boost for range 1. Maybe. I don't know if that'll put him in Dengar's arc. Christopher has a really tough choice here on when he wants to use his revenge shot, especially because both Fenn and Thweek have range 1 guns on him, and I think... Oh, that's tough. I can't tell where the front of Dengar's arc is going into Fenn. So Fenn gets the title if he's an arc of Dengar. Yep, Dengar is popping countermeasures, which is the great call here. So we go in and update that. Dengar spends the countermeasures. We'll be rolling 3 dice each turn. Fenn is going to go take a stress from Asajj. Why is there still a target lock on Dengar? I don't think that he used countermeasures on Asajj. I'll be right back. Yep, it was from on Dengar, that countermeasure. So, yep, Fenn putting 4 into the side of Dengar. That's gonna hurt. I missed that first attack. More blanks again. His dice are betraying him right now. So 4 into Dengar. Yeah, Dengar is down to 1. It's from Thweek. Spending it. Hold on, that is a game state issue right there. Yep, okay. Yeah, my apologies. It is only 1 target lock, so Dengar getting the revenge shot here. Expertise for 3. And wow. 1 shield from Thweek, so Dengar is down. Very interesting. Yeah, so as I was interested to see, Josiah was able to muscle Dengar out and do a ton of damage. So Lone Wolf triggers for Asajj. I think we're going into Fenn Rao here. So Fenn Rao takes 1. Nope, that was to Thweek. That was to Thweek. So Thweek has 2 damage, or 3 hull remaining, taking 2 damage this round. It's now potentially a long game. Asajj has Lone Wolf active permanently, assuming Christopher remembers his trigger, along with a fresh countermeasures and Glitter Stim. So at the end of round 3, Josiah was able to take out a Dengar, and his little Dengar buddy is sad. But now Christopher has to deal with two PS9 ships, one of them being Thweek, even though Thweek has already taken 2 damage. Fenn is not going to have an action next turn. He's going to intel agent Asajj to see where she's going to go, and I think rig cargo chute might come into play here. Because I really like where Thweek is sitting now. So let me double check this upgrade. Nope. Okay. Ion projector is an interesting tech, especially at 2 points instead of what is it? Anti-pursuit lasers. Josiah has opted for more of a control modification instead of damage modification.
Not all of it.
Wow, did you finish already?
No, I gotta grab something.
How's your game 2 going?
Oh, that's fucked up. I'm on fucking tilt from dropping all my shit.
Uh-oh.
Lots of shit rolled out, like almost all of it.
You want a protein bar?
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. You'll be fine. All right. 1, 2, one turn. One turn from Jumpmaster. If it fits, I think he's probably going to drop a rig cargo chute here. Yep. Yep. Stresses out Asajj, though I think Asajj... I didn't get to see what Asajj is doing for her maneuver from Intelligence Agent. But if she doesn't do a green, she's not going to have a good time, especially if she has to glitter stim this round. So doing some marking, I think Fenn is just going to bump into that contracted scout, clear stress, go from there. Rolling for damage. Didn't see anything. I don't have a problem with the players if they don't want to roll into the dice tray as long as they put the results in there. Some players don't like dice tray, they think it's distracting, which I understand, you know. I ultimately leave it up to them. However they want to play is their choice. So doing a 3-4 does clear that stress. So Asajj will be fine this round. Oh, she's going to take another one though. Yep, so she keeps it. Wow, that's a really good placement for that cargo chute. So I think Thweek is going to turn up the board, or just zoom past Fenn and the Jumpmaster, depending on which one Josiah is going to move first. Yep. So auto thrusters will trigger. I think it'll be way out of range too, from Asajj to Thweek. Oh nope, he's turning up the board. Okay. Yep, backtracking a little bit as he bumps Asajj. It's a miniatures game. This stuff happens, especially when you're trying so hard to concentrate on what you're doing with a particular ship. Oh, let me update scores really quickly. Dengar is worth 54, so 46. Not sure if it's going to fit. Oh yeah, plenty of space. Auto thrusters will trigger if Asajj attempts to shoot Thweek. Definitely range 2. Thweek doesn't get hit by Asajj's start of combat ability. Friend route turning away. Clears A stress. Can't tell if it's going to bump into the scout or not. Yep, that rig cargo chute makes it really, really easy to mark. Oh, nope, that does bump. Oh, man. Yep, Asajj was about like that. Yeah, it's a miniatures game. This stuff happens. These guys are just trying to have a fun time and concentrate and focus and win. So Fenn does bump. I'm not sure, however, that Asajj will have a shot on him. It's going to be really close. I can't really tell from this angle. Yep, I think so. Asajj will be able to stress Fenn as well and have a range 2 shot on him. Because the mobile arc is pointing in towards the middle of the board edge. I think it'll clip Fenn there. So Fenn clears A stress, but is going to get another one. Yep. And he's going to take 3 dice. Asajj is the only one shooting aside from the contracted scout. So Asajj is able to avoid the pilot skill arcs, which is really good. Really good. Fenn is still stressed, so he'll be out of the fight for a couple of rounds. Hit crit, lone wolf, blink. 1. That's not good. A crit's going through to Fenn. And it is... Oh, was that blinded pilot? I think it was blinded pilot. Is that blinded pilot on Fenn? That's shaken pilot on Fenn. Fenn gets shaken pilot. Asajj doing some damage. And I didn't catch if the contracted scout did any damage to Asajj, so I'm going to go double check hull shield value. Alright, so Asajj definitely has a bit of a battle here. She's still stressed because of the debris, but she'll clear that this round. Fenn is double stressed, as well as having stun pilot, so Josiah has to be really careful about where he's going to put the contracted scout. I would like to see maybe a one bank to the left barrel roll and just clear a way for Fenn to maneuver freely to avoid bumping into any obstacle such as that rig cargo chute or back into the contracted scout. I don't think Josiah is going to make that mistake, but we'll see. A lot of surprises today so far. Appreciate you guys tuning in to the channel. Love doing this stuff. Yep, there's the 2 bank away. Oh, nope, sloop. Yep. Gets that scout back online to catch up with Asajj in a couple of rounds. So if you guys like the overlay that we're using, I'm going to go ahead and try and post a link in the future, probably at the start of the next round. Let me see here. Hold on. Nope, I'll put it up right now. Alright, so it's going in the chat. So the overlay is designed by a gentleman called David Carver. He runs our local tournaments at Ravenstone Games back in Columbus most of the time. And he's the one who's designed this particular overlay and made everything work and assist us when we're having issues. So I've included his link both in the chat and it'll be on a scroll during the Screamsaver stream. Once we go in between rounds, it'll be up there as well. I encourage you guys to donate to his particular link so he's able to keep this overlay going and use it as open source. Open source is fantastic. I invested in a 3D printer recently, and I love open source, so I completely understand that whole side of the coin. Moving on. Thweek checking for target lock on Asajj. Has range 3. Which is where you want to be. Because it prevents Asajj from stressing. And Thweek gets auto thrusters. So another round of combat. I'm not sure if Fenn has range 3 arc. Contractor Scout is definitely out. So we might only be seeing Thweek go into Asajj here. And vice versa. Wow, I've already been broadcasting for 4 hours. I apologize for the delay earlier this morning. A couple of software issues on the tournament end. But so far, we've had some really good success here, knock on wood, and I hope it continues. So moving inside of 40 minutes now. Some deliberation going on. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what's happening. Ah, okay. So Fenn does have range to Asajj. One, plenty. One wolf, 2 evades. Wow, Thweek. That's a very interesting roll there. That's a very good reroll. 2 hits and a crit. Require target lock fire control. Lone wolf. 1, 2, 3 evades. Oh, nope. 2 evades and a focus. You just spend the focus. Yep. Cancel all damage. She is really tanky. Really tanky. Hasn't spent glitter stem, hasn't spent countermeasures, so she's still got plenty of modifications left. She can basically just skirt the asteroid field. Christopher would have liked to have had Thweek in range 2 for Asajj's ability, but didn't work out that way. I think the right choice here is Fenn if you can shoot her or shoot him, because Fenn has no modifiers other than auto thrusters, which is still pretty potent. Didn't pop glitter stem there, so nothing. Yeah, I think this match could very well go to time. I don't know if Josiah is going to be able to bring all his guns around in time to maximize his damage output. But the big thing for Christopher now is he needs to get rid of a ship, whether that be Fenn or Thweek. one, to preserve his MOV, and two, to open up a lane back through that asteroid field should he choose to come back to it. So I don't think I'd mind much of a 2 bank from Asajj here, because I think Fenn is just going to 2 bank boost and chase Asajj and keep her at bay at range 3, which is fine because she's rolling, you know, additional dice. Still has countermeasures. And that lone wolf. Fenn will have modifiers though next turn. That's what Chris is deliberating right now, whether he wants to try to outpace Fenn. That Contractor Scout, meanwhile, is more than likely going to try to cut through the debris field just to try to snipe 2 shots in the next round. That paint job just looks really good. It's fantastic in person too. All the colors pop. There's a another player here. Her name's Allie. I can't remember her last name. She has a very nicely painted Shadowcaster as well, and painted a steampunk themed dial, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'll have to see if I can get some pictures of it and post it into a couple of the Facebook groups. Yep. As suspected, the scout goes into the debris field. Takes focus. Yeah, it does do the 2 forward. I'm definitely going to try to trap Thweek here, but I think Thweek's going to have a good opportunity to try to get Asajj from the rear, just from the way that arc is sitting, because even if Josiah banks here, he's still got the barrel roll to get out of that mobile arc. And Christopher is in a really tough position here, because as he's deciding on whether or not to move that mobile arc, either way, I think ultimately Josiah is going to have the upper hand with Thweek. Good choice there, just takes the evade. Yep, there's a 2 bank from Fenn. Fenn is getting the target lock, and he should be able to focus as well if he chooses to push here. So all 3 ships have Asajj target locked. Fenn only has 1 stress as he cleared it with that green 2 bank. He just hasn't removed it yet. Yep, so there's the bank from Thweek, and you should be able to finagle that barrel roll and get right behind Asajj. Nope, just takes the focus there. Very interesting. Oh, countermeasures here. Oh, glitter stimming here. So Asajj has glitter stim. There goes 1 of the 2. Don't know if he's going to use countermeasures or not, or if he's thinking about it. So Thweek is going to take a stress from Asajj's ability. So Asajj gets lats to trigger here. Fenn is going to shoot first, try to strip an evade token. Looks like at least 1. 2. Two evades. 3 evades. Very nice. So Thweek shooting at Asajj. Yep, spend the target lock there. 2 and a crit, so you definitely, you're gonna see the evade used here, I think. Yep. Yep, very good. Asajj is such a tank. If she had access to regen, best ship in the game. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So I was going back to Thweek. Ouch. Wow. Defense dice are good. His attack dice that round, not so much, especially since he popped Glitter Stim, which he didn't even... I don't even know if he got a use out of it yet. Two from the Scout. He's rolling 3 for Asajj here. There's 1 evade, Lone Wolf. 2 evades. So no damage dealt that round. However, a Glitter Sim was used. I think in 3 turns, the interesting play for Asajj here. Yeah, that's the worst, is when you spend a Glitter Stim and don't roll any focus. Or little to no focus. It seems to happen a lot, especially on my flyer. So Josiah is still giving chase to Asajj, coming in at just under 30 minutes to play now. Fenn spent his target lock, so Christopher goes fast enough. He may be able to get out of range of Fenn entirely. Thweek is still stressed, so it's going to have a very interesting maneuver. Getting that contracted scout back up. Ooh. Nice. Very nicely done. What's going on? Is your round done?
Yep.
How'd you do?
100-0 win.
Heck yeah, man. Yep, so contract scout focusing up. Already has a target lock, so doesn't need to reacquire it. Yep, there's a 3-turn from Asajj. I'm not sure if it's going to be range 1 for the scout. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't have to move the mobile arc. Takes the focus there. Instead of the evade. So definitely going for maximum damage to Thweek. So Thweek does some green move, bumps into the scout. We'll have arc onto Asajj. I'm not sure if Asajj will get her ability. It might be range 3. Either way, Thweek is rolling 4 dice because of the obstruction. Possibly 5 if it's range 3. It sounds like a lot of games are wrapping up this round. And this one's going to be quite the game this round. This is an important round for Christopher. Both players, as I mentioned earlier, really. You know, especially since Christopher already lost Dengar, if you can salvage Asajj and maybe manage to sneak ahead on MOV. That'll be good for him. Fenn round doing the 2 bank. Spent his target lock last round, so he might try to reacquire one. At least checking for range. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Be an unobstructed range 3 shot from Fenn. We'll see if it's obstructed from Thweek. As you guys can hear Dion hosting behind me. His round 1 game went to time, so that's why he wasn't on the stream. Yep, so big decisions from Asajj on whether or not to use a countermeasures here. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe drop that Thweek target lock, but it's just already required anyway. So is range 2 to Thweek. It's going to be obstructed from Thweek into Asajj. Yep, popping them countermeasures. Which target lock is he going to drop? He's going to have that range 1. Either way, he's eating 3 dice from every ship. I would take the Thweek target lock here. Because it's an unobstructed shot from Fenn. Obstructed shot from Thweek with no modifiers, but will reacquire next round anyway. I can't tell if it's going to be obstructed from the contracted scout or not. The scout will have... can't tell who took it from. Oh, yeah, took it from Fenn. Took it from Fenn. And Thweek glitter stems here. I wonder how many times he's used it so far. So Fenn, 1 hit. 1 of 8, plenty. Thweek going back into Asajj, range 2. Is it going to be obstructed? This is... I'm going to call a judge here. I can't quite tell where Asajj's base is behind that scout. Checking with laser. They're more than likely going to get a judge call here, because to me it's clipping that asteroid, which absolutely benefits Asajj. Glitter stem for 3.
Sorry about the volume change. We'll be going back to table audio for the next round.
Lone Wolf. Spend the focus there.
Alright.
Yep. It was not obstructed. Okay. So Asajj takes 1. Oh no! Eats a stress from the Star Viper for 3 evades. Disregard. Yeah, so Asajj still hasn't taken any damage. So you got likely range 3, or excuse me, range 2 unobstructed to Thweek. I think it's range 2 obstructed from the contracted scout. So, who do you shoot here? I still think Thweek is the better choice. Even though Thweek has glitter stem, there's always a chance to land a hit. It is slightly unmodified. She does have Lone Wolf as a passive mod, but nothing more than that. So, just thinking about where to put these 3 dice. This is a critical decision because Thweek has 3 damage. If you can land a crit, you're going to the scout. There's 1. Lone Wolf 1, 2. 1. It's like plenty of evades there. So. So scout back into Asajj, hit crit. Lone Wolf, plenty of evades. Yeah, plenty of evades. It's approaching the 20-minute mark now. It's more than likely this match is going into time. It just depends on if Christopher can take a Thweek off the board. There's that's what would probably benefit him. The intel agent is going to go off for the contracted scout, so he's going to be able to position that scout to have shots. Definitely, I don't know if it's going to be at range 1, depending on where Asajj goes. Maybe a 3 forward or a turn in. Yep, so Josiah taking his time with the scout dial, trying to plan on finding out the best course of action after intelligence agent goes off. Very, very cautious discussion here going on with Josiah. Wonder what he's thinking. So he's thinking he's definitely going to have to try to get half points on Asajj. That's what he wants to do, just to extend his MOV. At the same time, trying to prevent Thweek from taking any additional damage. Not very big Star Viper player. Haven't played it much, so I'm not too familiar with the dial. But Thweek does not like the position that she's in right now. Or he, I don't know. Because there's a rock right in the way. Right in the way. So I'm not sure if that one bank will clear. Yep, one bank's in. Really good position from Asajj there. She's got control of the asteroid field right now. Oh no. Yeah, that could be, depending on if Thweek turned away or not, could be detrimental. Oh, he's got the one turn, he's good. How'd you do?
100. Okay.
Nice. What'd you face?
Quick draw, backdraft, and Epsilon Ace.
Interesting.
Is a PSM, is Imperial Alpha.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Fiorentini
Yes, I will
joining us.
join for a short period of time because my game ended shortly.
So, coming up 15 minutes remaining. This has been a rather interesting match. Asajj has taken no damage so far. Christopher lost Dengar rather early on. Really early on. By like round 3, Dengar was gone. He was only able to put 2 damage on the board. 1 to Fenn, 1 to Thweek. So Thweek's sitting at range 1 right now. Gonna have 2 stress, 1 for lats.
That's a rough
Yeah.
position for Christopher to be in right now.
He double stressed Fenn.
That'll help him, but if he removes the stress this turn, then
Checking for obstruction here.
right.
I think it's obstructed. Spins the target lock there. Yeah, he's got one. Okay. Does he want to spin the target lock here? He wants to.
Yeah, if it's a bad shot, though. Yep, he's going
Yep.
again. And then 2.
Because, yeah, he's trying to put as much damage as he
Yeah,
can
that's-
onto Asajj. Lone Wolf, is that 1 of 8? I see.
Yeah, and that's a
1 of
blank.
8. Strip
that-
a stress from Fenn with lats.
Yeah. But then that lets Fenn
Nope, taking a
take
shield.
the
there.
shield. Yeah. Well, I think that was a smart call because keeping Fenn double stress means he's gonna hit less, very much.
This is from Guri,
less
and
next
Guri's
time.
hitting really hard.
So I'm gonna close that door.
Yeah, thanks. So 2 hits going into Asajj. 1, 2 evades. Natties. Natties, that's pretty good. Where's that a focus?
Can't tell.
There's 1 evade there.
It's close.
Nope, he's eating the stress. So that's helps Asajj evade that. Going back into Guri, range 1 with a focus. Ouch.
Oh, that is
a cock?
not the roll you want to see.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, his attack dice have been very, very cold. But it does put a damage on. It does put a damage on.
1 is 1.
Yeah. He definitely would have liked to have that roll back.
I'm concerned about Christopher's not going to take a lot more damage this turn if...
Come from the scout. Hit crit again.
Sniper.
From the scout, yeah.
It's always the sniper.
Obstructed.
That looks like...
Spend the focus there.
Yeah, that's 2 results.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually a little concerned about Christopher's next turn. Because the direction he's facing is not safe. Maybe the straight covers it, gets you in the safe zone, but...
That rock's in a really precarious place.
Yeah, but even if you turn any direction, you're going over rock or debris and not having that focus with the lone wolf. Does he? No, he popped to the glitter stem. I see.
Yep, he glitter stemmed a few rounds back, and I think it was either 1 or 0 focus is rolled on attack and defense. Yeah.
Yep, that die will get you.
Yep. So Josiah is still sitting in a good position here. He now has an actionless Fenn round, which is fine because he's still throwing 3 dice. But now he doesn't have a stress on Thweek. However,
Thweek is down to 2.
Thweek is down to 2, yeah. So I can't imagine the scout doing anything other than a 1 turn.
Right. So 1 turn, target lock or focus, doesn't matter.
He's been taking. He's already got it.
He's already got the target lock. He's
been taking a focus and rolling hit crit for the past 3 rounds. You know, after modification. So
solid dice.
Yeah, definitely a scout sniper, I guess, as they like to call it. No, Josiah came into the game with a 5-point initiative bid.
5
at 95 points. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It's insane. So it beats out the 97-point initiative bid.
Initiative bid. And there was one guy recently. He flew Dengar Thweek with a 7-point bid.
Oh man.
Thweek with a 7-point bid. It's a feature of the list.
Yeah, Thweek absolutely has to have initiative. Absolutely.
Oh, must. It's a must.
There's the 1 turn. Got the look from the intelligence agent. I couldn't tell what it was. Maybe a 1 bank.
And Thweek mirrored Dengar.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So Thweek's pilot skill 9.
Yep. Makes sense. Ooh.
1 forward. Nope, 2
2
forward. Yep, you got plenty of space.
Okay, so based off the camera, it looked a lot closer.
Yeah, it did.
But it was not.
Yeah, because the way that asteroid was curved.
Yeah, so this is a very good position for him. The only thing is he has to turn that to get a shot. So that means no focus.
Saving it for Fenn here. I think Thweek's going to maybe do the 1 turn and bump, or... Yep, turning away.
And then he's slooping.
Oh.
So...
Is that a white?
We'll see.
Oh, no,
because
Lats took the weak stress, that's right.
Yes. So he's going to get rid of a stress here. Keep it. So then what's your choice? You double stress Fenn around? I'll probably double stress Fenn around, keep it there.
So that's a little problematic because no matter where Asajj goes, Fenn's able to have...
But no mods on Fenn helps a lot. Although I have been the victim.
I would double stress Fenn here.
Yeah, I have been the victim of a Thweek that nattied my dash's health away. So that was amusing, to see the least.
Yep, double stress and Fenn. It's a good choice. Fenn's gonna get a range 1 shot.
Yep.
4 dice. 5 dice, rather.
That's only 2 hits.
A crit.
Yeah.
A crit.
Oh yeah, it was a
That's
focus.
Silly. And
that looks like symbols.
Ugh.
But it might be double focus.
Yeah, it's double focus there. Take a stress from
that.
that.
Stress away.
Yep. Wow. Dice.
Variance does it.
Yeah.
Yep. Variance.
Which is fine. A lot of people blame the dice, but dice are,
You can't blame the dice. You always have to. Good flying will cancel out bad dice. Sometimes that's not the case.
Let's see, one.
Those 2 focus symbols.
Oh, was that range 2 from Guri?
Yeah, that was range 2.
Interesting. So I didn't see what the 1 is. Lone Wolf for 1. There's an evade there.
They're debating if it's cocked
that's
or
not
not.
Cocked.
Yeah, it's not cocked.
Not from here. You can place a die on top of it.
Also, you keep saying Guri and it's Thweek.
Oh yeah, it's Thweek. Yeah, I'm so used to saying, seeing Guri. Yeah. It's still early. I'm tired. Lats was used for defense there again. So
man, he's not rolling any defense. Okay, so that's 4 hits. It looks like. All right. Well, there's his hits back.
Yep. No auto thrusters from Thweek, so we'll see. He needs 2. Got it. Yep.
Oh, he's shooting Fenn route.
Oh, shooting Fenn?
He was shooting Fenn.
Oh, wow.
I don't question that because they had no focus.
Correct. No
and
focus.
No auto thrusters.
And Thweek didn't have anything either.
Yeah.
So there's the scout again.
There's a sniper scout.
Yeah, just spend the focus for 2 there.
Of course. Roll the symbols. That is
an
evade and a blank
Wolf.
and 2 blanks.
Yep.
So that's 1 more damage off of Asajj.
Nope. That was a focus.
Oh, that was a focus.
That he rolled. Yeah.
Oh. Do you want me to double check that?
Sure, if you want. Yeah, I don't see any more shield on Asajj, so.
Okay, let me double check that real quick.
Thanks. All right, so Asajj seems to be down to hull. Inside of 10 minutes now. I don't know if that's enough time. There's enough time for maybe 2 rounds. If they play it out quickly, you can get... Yeah, I think you're going to get 2 rounds out of this. Easy. Hey, 25 viewers. Awesome. It's the high for the day. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yeah, so Josiah is just still able to keep control of the board.
Still has 2 shields, by the way.
Asajj does?
Yep. Still has 2 shields.
How did... What?
He's been evading something. Well, he's been removing the stress as well as probably gaining focus. He probably had that focus token from the last one. So you were right about
sure he's
that
got
being focus.
Shields on Asajj because he keeps the shield tokens on the cards.
Oh, on the cards.
Yeah.
Huh. Let me double check that.
Okay. Yeah, because I think Asajj is down to hull. Either way, we'll get the correct information. So yeah, range 1 shot into Fenn. Fenn's getting the automatic evade plus throwing 4 other dice. I would have rather seen a shot going to Thweek there because Thweek is already down to 2 hull. Yeah, Christopher doesn't have enough time to put enough damage out with 1 ship. Obviously, we know Asajj is...
No, you're correct. There is no shields.
No shields, okay.
Yeah, no shields.
Yeah, Asajj is a great late gaming ship, but she's just not able to put out enough damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so Josiah definitely made the right call taking out Dengar first. And, yeah, like I said, Christopher rolled 9 dice on defense with no evades. So
yep. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yep.
But variance will always kick you in at least 1 game in a tournament. Mm-hmm. So it's not the end of the world. You can definitely make it with a 5-1 record. 4-2 is even possible, but you gotta have a really good MOV. But with 2 big ships, it's really hard to have good MOV.
So Asajj 2 turn away from the debris field, moves the arc because I think Fenn's gonna do 2 turn boost in.
Two turn boost will get out of that second arc if he moves it.
If Christopher moves it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to.
I don't know if he will.
I don't know if he's going to. I mean, take the evade here, prevent yourself from going down to half points on Asajj and losing even more to MOV.
How much? There's 5 minutes left?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably want to play for points. Yeah, it's kind of always a weird decision. It's like, oh, you're playing for points? Because he wants points too out of this match. But
Yep.
he's going to start with 0. He's going to get 0
Yep.
right now.
Yep, so there's the 2-turn. He did move the arc.
He did move
Did
the
move
Yep,
the arc.
and then there's the boost,
Yep.
as we
So
discussed.
Fenn's
Yep.
going to be able to put a lot of damage. Yeah, just target lock here. Target lock.
It's a push Fenn? Yes,
Yep,
it is a
push Fenn.
Fenn.
Target lock.
Yep, target lock. This is going to hurt real
Yeah,
bad.
that's a risk that you take when you play something like this. You know, he's going to try to catch Guri, which he's still not able to do.
Nope.
Oh,
So
dang, I
it's
said,
Thweek.
keep saying Guri, man. Oh,
saying
my
Guri.
goodness. Yeah, might have the back
might.
of Thweek,
Yeah, he might have Thweek.
but Asajj is more than likely going down to half points if Thweek has arc.
Yeah, even with yep, they're double checking the arc, and yes, that is an arc. So that's gonna take the stress.
Yeah. Hey, Phildo wanna raffle?
This is raffles. Oh, that might be me. I think I won a raffle. I need to
Hey,
step away.
congrats, man. Let me know what you got.
I think it's one of those cards.
Is Thweek range 1? We'll find out. Doing a raffle right now. Nope, range 2. Yeah, you gotta try to force as much damage through. So Josiah is thinking about. So he spends the focus token thinking about whether or not he wants to risk losing Thweek. It's range 2 though, so we'll see. There's the paint. So you strip a stress from Thweek. Yep, 2 goes through, or 1 goes through, a crit. Crit to Asajj is, Major Explosion. He's gonna roll a dice. Then take 1 there. I'm not sure what that crit was. So that is half points onto Asajj. Oh, thrust control fire. Fenn round, big attack here. And at least 3 hits. Yeah,
4.
3 hits and a crit.
They were announcing names for who won matches. Winners of
Okay.
matches get more raffle tickets. So, it's just 1 evade?
Wolf for 1 evade.
Yeah, and then remove.
Can't.
No, he can because it was push the limit. Push the limit, remove.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
it takes 2.
So hit crit still.
You want me to see what the crit was?
Mm.
Or the game is based. No, the game's essentially over
Yeah,
at this
it's-
point.
Yeah, you can check. Asajj is down to 3.
Maybe
Obstructed
let's see if
range,
Sniper
3.
Contracted Scout does more work.
I don't imagine they call it going into last minute here, but what are they? Oh, checking for Asajj in her shot.
I just shot.
Is this range 1? Oh,
Yep.
we gotta hope for a really good dice roll here, Christopher. That's a
that's
lot of
looking good.
paint. That's
Oh.
good.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
that could be a dead
He has
Thweek.
a focus.
Thweek does not have a focus.
Oh, he doesn't. So yeah,
That is a dead
Is
Thweek.
it the dead Thweek? Yep.
Awesome. Sneaks in the
Sneaks
points
in
there.
more points. Yep. And then they'll do one last round probably. And
Yeah,
then
they
call
got
it.
40 seconds. I think I'm ahead a little bit on my clock. I started a few seconds late. So Thweek is dead. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too late for Chris.
Yeah, it's too late, unfortunately. Oh. I mean, he can get really lucky.
Yeah, the scout's gonna end up going. Did the scout already shoot?
It looks like the scout did not shoot yet.
Or are they? Nope, scout shooting now.
And that's
Spend the
symbols.
focus for 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so
and-
they're
yep.
calling the match there.
Yeah, it was about 10 seconds ahead, which is not a big deal.
And yeah, Asajj does not die here.
Yeah. There's plenty of evades
Plenty
there.
of evades.
So that'll do it. that'll do it. Let me update the score here.
Yeah, unfortunately, against 3 ships, it's just too much firepower for Asajj to handle at the end of the game. When you're having Fenn route throw 5 dice, and your dice are a little cold, too, that's not going to be helping.
Want to hear a horror story?
Uh-oh. What happened?
Your loss?
Oh, yeah. I'm up against QD triple harpoons,
Oh.
right? So I have to keep blinding pilots.
Yeah.
Just to not take harpoons to keep them alive longer. But you can't. You can only prevent that for so long.
Right.
And I'm 1 damage away from finishing off the boats. So he's able to set up at some point triple harpoon shots on the decimator. So now he never got any crits in, but he is building up
The damage.
Yep.
and
That was a
3
good game.
harpoon conditions.
Oh.
So he's now closing in the net. I'm super low on health, but I'm like, all right, I've got an angle here, and then I can boost away, and I'm good. And I just miss it.
Ouch.
So my decimator's trapped. I got a quick draw that does finish off one of the boats. So now his quick draw shoots, gets a crit, and he goes,
And
all right,
triggers
that's a dead
harpoons.
decimator, and then 3 harpoon conditions
Oh,
go
my.
off. Your quick draws with the wing runs. I just went, wait, what? And
Yeah.
then boom, game's over.
That's insane.
I totally forgot there were 3 harpoon conditions on my decimator.
Gordon being
Did the
Gordon.
quick draw die at the same time, too?
No, mine did. His quick draw just finished it. I took initiative, finished one of his boats, then his quick draw shoots, but because he managed to get in a crit,
Yep.
he triggers
do
the
it.
harpoon
Right.
condition, which then goes boom, 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 and kills quick draw.
That'll do it. So Josiah and Christopher had a really good game there. Christopher was able to sneak some points, so he'll go to 1-1. Maybe see him back again depending on his round 3 and 4 matchups. And then going out there throughout the day. So that was round 2. Definitely went into time. So probably figure about 15 minutes ish. I'll probably put the time about 2 o'clock for the next round to start. So thanks guys for tuning in. We'll see you in the next round.